Hello everyone, this is the Lottery Detective. Today I'm going to be talking about pattern formation, and this is two digit, but of course it's used in all of the lottery formulas. Numbers do form a pattern, you just have to pay attention to it. We have a chart, which is my chart that is more my demo. uh, because you can't see the actual book. You can't see the fine prints. But we're going to start with 0, 0. Hopefully you can see this. And this is how it does in the two-digit lottery. 0, 0 all the way to 9, 9, 9. Well, 2 nines, sorry. But this is basically was a design for two-digit lottery, but you can use it in two-digit lotto. For instance, let's give you an example. You have Mega Million. You got 5/75, 1/15 numbers that you can use in that particular lotto game. In Powerball, you have 5/59/135. So this will accommodate you for those games as well. Um, but this is going to be a two-part series. But we're going to put up this. We have you have 1, which is equivalent to the 6. 2 is equivalent to your 7. 3 equivalent to the 8. 4 equivalent to the 9. 5 equivalent to your 0. In matrix, the form, the pattern formation that, if you see the arrows, this is what I want you to pay attention to. We have your 2, your 7, your 3, and your 8. On this diagram that I showed you first with the grid, it has a section where it has the 2 and the 7 and the 3 and the 8. And these are the numbers that accommodate these two numbers. So if you plan two-digit lottery, for instance, and you have these two numbers that come up, you may want to go to the chart where the 2 sevens appear and choose some of the numbers that you will see. Now, let me explain this. There is a set of 4s of the 2 and the 7 group. There is also a set of 4 groups belonging to the 3 and the 8. Also a set of 4 groups that belongs to the 1 and the 6 and the 4 and the 9. And I'm going to show you at the end of the video what it will come out to be. But if you notice this pattern, even though these are two different numbers and they, how I calculated the 2 and the 7 group, they came out like this. And so that's why I have the arrows that is pointing to each group. Let me make sure that's the first group. Let's get the second group of numbers up for you. And I may need to tilt this down just a little for you. Okay. And this is your 3 and the 8 group and the 4 and the 9. And these are the numbers that accommodated them. I don't change anything. I leave what I find with the formula. I do use the two-digit formula. So this is the way they came out. And that is the 3 and the 8, the 4 and the 9, the 0 and the 5, and the 2 and the 7, which they all have 4 sets of group. And we're going to get to that. And we have another group that also, here's the 1 to 6 again. If you notice as I put up the cards, you would notice that they will reappear, but they will have different numbers with them. The 0 and the 5 and the 4 and the 9. Give you a minute to jot those down. Pattern formation, and this is the 7th group and the 8th group. The 2 and the 7, the 4 and the 9, and these are the numbers that came up with these two numbers in a group. And the arrows that I have, if you playing lotto numbers, and you have 1 to 75 or 1 to 59 slash 59, you may want to just change the digits around. Just change them around, and it will make a lower digit for you. And this is the 8th group. And this is your 9th group. Is 1 and 6 equivalent, the 2 and the 7 equivalent to each other in matrix, the 0 and the 5, the 3 and the 8 equivalent. And this is the 9th group and the 10th group. And as I was saying, here we're going to try to show you. If you notice in the cards, the flashcards, you have the 0, 5 4 times in 4 different groups. This is your formation, and this is what I'm talking about, that you have the 4 groups. Each number has 4 groups that was consistent with a pattern out of the 2-digit rundown. And I'm going to get a larger board so I can stop using, cards or copies of my old drafts, so I can write them and you can see a better pattern if I put more of them on a board. But this is going to conclude this video, pattern formation. Thank you for watching, and it will be a part 2.